Welcome back to the homestead. I've got the sawmill up here on Sawmill Ridge set up in a temporary location while we are working on the sawmill shed. Got the posts in the ground, and today I have the ugliest log I've ever seen on the sawmill. It is an old hickory log. It's very short, about 6 feet long, which is not ideal for the sawmill because I only have one log dog to work with, but we'll make it work. I know it's solid in the middle, at least on the ends, and so it should be throughout, and I've never sawed a log in this bad a shape. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever even seen a log like this and kept it. As a matter of fact, when I got it up on the forks of the tractor and I saw the underside of it, I almost just took it and dumped it in the woods. But I really want to see what's going on inside this log. So let's take a look. Well, I know what you're probably thinking. Don't do it. And I'm thinking the same thing. I'll probably just be sacrificing the blade. Of course, the blade has been used a little while, so it's not the sharpest blade, but it should be sharp enough to cut through this, but it won't be sharp for very long. I tried to clean this thing off a little bit, but I mean, it is in bad shape, and typically this is not something you would even fool with, a log this bad. But there on the end you can see, first of all, you can see Dolly D over there, and you can see that there is some solid wood through the middle. I have no idea what this thing's going to look like when we get it opened up, but that's why you do this. That's why you open up logs like this, just to see what's in there. If nothing else, this can be a learning process. starting to get into some good looking stuff here. It's still a little too soft to be used for, you know, making anything, but you've got some solid wood right in the middle. I'm not sure what you could do with this board. I think it's still just too bad. As we get further in, I think it may be solid enough, but this is the type of lumber, and this is hickory, and so man, when this is planed, you talk about beautiful and all the spalting and everything, but it's just a little too rotted. But starting to get into some areas where this bug damage could be filled with epoxy and make a really nice looking table or just whatever. But yeah, it's beautiful on the inside. It's just a little far gone. This heart's really solid though. See, I could make a 1x4 out of that and have a pretty solid piece. Deeper we go, the better it's looking. Let's continue. Let's see what's inside there. Well, I came out with a 10-inch by 9-inch Kent, and I'm actually trying to decide whether to just whittle it on down and get deeper in and just get to the solid stuff. But of course I'll get to that one way or the other. I think I may just do these 10-inch wide by about 1.5-inch slabs, just do some thick stuff and then see what I do with it. May not do anything with it, but just admire its beauty. But this is pretty rotted, so you know, get down here and there's going to be the end of the boards won't be good, but it's already short to start with. But if you want to make like a 4-foot table out of this thing with some epoxy, you know, that may be great, or something else. But right now I'm just having fun.
How long is that? Did you measure?
6 feet. Right, 6 feet. Now it's starting to look good. Starting to get in some really, actually some useful lumber. I didn't really know what to expect. That's a log that you would sometimes, yeah, that was a little log that you would think about, well, I seriously thought about just discarding, but this is some pretty lumber. Real pretty wood. Look at this. This is actually pretty solid. It's very spalted, and there's some places where it just is too soft, and so you'd cut that off. But from here on back, it is solid, of course, except for there's like a spongy part in this crack goes all the way through, but that would look great with some epoxy in it. All right, well, we sawed up the ugliest old log I've ever seen. I mean, honestly, and got some good stuff out of it. Dolly D, what do you think about it?